So on VlogsOfSeven this week we're talking about our top 5 manga or top 5 favorite comics, and since I've already done my top 10 manga on 7 Otakus and I don't really read comics, I'm going to do something a little different. But it's still, it still like has something to do with the topic, so it still kind of counts. Basically I'm going to talk about my favorite manga series that aren't in my top 10. They're like numbers 11 through 15, so that was like my little plan. So if you want to know my top 10 manga, then you'll have to check out my 7 Otakus video, but let's talk about these manga right now. Number 15 on my list is Odaman. This series is a really good shoujo manga. It's very funny, and I like the art style. It has a really unique kind of plot compared to other shoujo manga. It kind of does the exact opposite that most shoujo manga do. This follows the main character, Asaka. He's a guy. He's the main character in a shoujo manga. That rarely happens. And he falls in love with a girl. He kind of parodies the main character in most shoujo manga. So it's a really good series. I like it. It's a good shoujo. Number 14 on my list is Pluto. This is a series by Naoki Urasawa, who did Monster, and I love this series. This is really good so far. I've only read this volume, but I just got volume 2 and 3 from the library today, so this might go higher on my list when I read more of it. But it is really good. It's basically like it has its own spin on the Astro Boy manga, or more specifically, it was the robot who saved the universe. I don't know what it was, one of those Astro Boy manga series, but it's Naoki Urasawa's take on it, and it is just so good. It's more thrilling, and it's got that Naoki Urasawa twist on things that I just love, and this is just an awesome series. Number 13 on my list is Samurai Deeper Kyo. I love this series. I haven't read much of it. I only read the first 5 chapters of the first volume. I haven't even finished the first volume yet because this is kind of a hard series to find. You have to buy it, I think, like used, though. Don't come in here. Go away. I hate feeling when my parents are home. Anyway, yeah, this is just a really good samurai manga. I love it. It's so good so far, and I need to find volume 4 and 6 so I can actually read more of it. But so far, I really like it. So yeah, Samurai Deeper Kyo, number 13. Number 12 on my list is Vagabond. This maybe should go up higher on my list, maybe, but I do enjoy this series. This is a really good samurai manga. It's more mature and more realistic than the samurai manga that I've read, but it is really good. Basically, it's just like, like I said, it's a realistic fiction, realistic historical fiction manga series, basically, about samurai. So this is really good. Really amazing artwork. Great story. It's just so good. I really like this. And then finally, my number 11 on my list, 20th Century Boys. This is also by Naoki Urasawa, same person did Monster, and this is so good. I want to put this up higher on my list, but I want to read more of it before I give it a real place in my top 10. But so far, this is an awesome series. I love it. Great thriller manga. If you like Monster, you will love this, or anything by Naoki Urasawa. He is just so good. I love Naoki Urasawa. He's my favorite mangaka. And this series is just so good. I love this so much. So yeah, that's about it. Those are my numbers 11 through 15 on my top manga, and I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm sorry, I would be more, I don't know, enthusiastic while I'm talking, but my parents are home, so that's annoying. So anyway, that's about it. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next week. And Kay, we will see you tomorrow.